Maybe by this weekend will feel like baseball weather-wise, but you know what? A year ago, the Toronto Blue Jays went into their season with endless optimism, believing this would be the year. A long playoff drought will be broken. Instead, the bolstered roster last season breaking down with injuries, ending hopes of a contending season. This year, virtually the same roster returning, but there aren't the same expectations. To break down the upcoming Blue Jays season, we turn to Sportsnet baseball gurus. Jamie Campbell, Greg Zaun joining us live from Toronto. Good morning, gentlemen.
Good morning, Ted. Minus 14 in Calgary. It's plus 10 and sunny today here in Toronto.
All right, don't rub it in. Don't rub it in. Okay.
Just thought I would.
No, yeah, okay. So I see, Greg, that you have your ball cap on already. You're getting into the spirit of things right away. I'm going to ask you straight up, my friend. Do you think the Jays are going to be in the postseason this year?
Oh, goodness. You're going to put it right to me, right off the hopper. They have every bit as good a chance as anybody else. The only question I have is the 3, 4, 5 spots in the rotation. They have a very good offensive ball club, a great bullpen. You got 2 veterans in Mark Burley and R.A. Dickey at the top. I think those 2 guys are going to have, big years for the Jays. But as far as the postseason, going to be awfully tough. The Red Sox are going to be as good as they were last year, maybe better. The Yankees have gotten a heck of a lot better in the offseason with Jacoby Ellsbury and a new Japanese pitcher. You're going to see him on opening day, I think he pitches against the Blue Jays. Tanaka, yeah. So it's going to be a tough division to come out of, but they've got all the firepower.
Yeah, they certainly do. And, Jamie, that must be what a lot of people are talking about, right, is the bats of the Blue Jays. They can just smack the ball around, can't they?
They certainly can. Nobody's concerned about whether or not they're going to hit the ball. And, frankly, playing 81 games at home, a Homer Dome, which is exactly what the Rogers Center is, you're going to get very productive years from people like Jose Bautista and Edwin Encarnacion, and hopefully Colby Rasmus. The problem is, can all of these guys stay healthy? That was the biggest problem a year ago, is that nobody could stay on the field. They lost Reyes early on in the season, and it cost them. So if these guys can stay healthy, stay on the field, and produce the way they're accustomed to producing, there's no question they'll have a very good hitting team. As Greg said, it's the starting pitching that has to shine this year.
Starting pitching. And, Greg, what do you think? Has it been a good spring training for the Blue Jays starters?
Well, actually it hasn't. Morrow struggled up until his last start that he threw in Montreal. He had come into that game with a 9 ERA. There were some guys that they were counting on to emerge. They thought maybe they'd have Ricky Romero rebound. Kyle Drabeck was expected to be better, but they ended up sending both of those guys back to the minor leagues. The one nice surprise was Drew Hutchison. He really emerged as one of the top guys. And then, of all people, Dustin McGowan is back in the rotation for the Blue Jays. Here's a guy with top-of-the-rotation type of stuff. So these are some nice surprises for the Blue Jays. But I think overall they were counting on some other guys, and they're going to have to get some length out of these guys to help keep that Banner bullpen healthy and well-rested.
There you go. Healthy and well-rested. Let's hope our Jays can do it this year. Thank you, guys. Jamie Campbell, Greg Zaun reporting live from Toronto this morning. The Jays open their 2014 campaign today. They're taking on the Tampa Rays in Tampa Bay. You can catch all the action, of course, Sportsnet West. Coverage starts at 1:30 this afternoon, Calgary time. Opening pitch scheduled for 2:10. Thank you, Jamie. Thank you, Greg. Have a great season, my friend.